Are you tired of cooking with processed oils? I've been using beef tallow for the past year, and it's super easy, tastes a lot better, and it's a lot healthier for you. I'm going to show you how to make and store your own beef tallow at home. The process for making beef tallow at home is super simple. All you have to do is take the excess fat from your ground beef and you strain that into a container like this, separate the fat, and then you can use this in your everyday cooking. I've been throwing out my beef fat for years. I just didn't realize how simple and easy it was to use. All right, let me show you the steps on making this beef tallow. So today I'm going to be making 1 pound of ground beef for my wife's meal preps. So I'll show you how we're going to get the tallow from that beef. Just kidding, I lied to you guys. I'm going to use 2 pounds of beef. So I'm just going to brown down this meat just like I would normally until it is all the way cooked through. Alright, so there are 2 ways we can go ahead and make this beef tallow. The first way is simply straining it. Once you get your beef tallow from just straining, it still has a little bit of the beefy smell, so it's fine to cook with, but if you plan on making any type of creams or lotions with it, you want to refine it a step further and add some water so it can attach to everything that is not fat, and then you'll have a lot more of a pure product at the end. Either way, you can still make some pretty good beef tallow. Now that I have all the meat in a separate container, I'm going to go ahead and pour the fat left over in the pan through a strainer into my separate bowl. So now, as you can see here, I've got a pretty good amount of tallow in there. Bring the camera closer so you can see. So we are going to separate that out from everything else. So now we have separated all of the fat out from that 2 pounds of ground beef right there. We're just going to filter it, and I'll show you how to do that. So the first and simplest way is to run this beef fat through a coffee filter and a strainer into a separate jar. You can use the fat from this by itself for cooking, or you can refine it further if you want to do that. Forgot to mention here, this does take quite a bit of time. Alright, now that we've ran the fat through our coffee filter and strainer, we have this right here. You can see it is still a liquid, just like that, but eventually it'll harden into something more like this, and this is perfectly good to cook with. So usually when I cook like potatoes, fried potatoes or something like that, I'll just take a spoonful of this, put it in the pan, and it fries very nicely. You can use it at higher temperatures than a lot of other oils that you buy from the store. So if you want to take it a step even further than this, you can take the fat here and you can boil this with some water, and it'll pull out everything in here that is not fat, and you'll have an even more pure product towards the end of the process. I'm not going to do this in this video. I'll make another video here in a little bit showing that process, because there are a few steps to that as well. But if you plan on using this for anything other than cooking, you definitely want to take it through that process. So that is it for this video here today. If you like what you saw, want to learn more, follow us at Highview Preparedness on YouTube. We are on X as well. We're going to be making more content just like this. Thank you for joining us for this video. We'll see you next time.